if I'm vibing with the background. Oh, that's evil. No! I don't get much. Okay, like it darkened just a little. I'll just stick with that. This mask came out much uglier than I expected. I really thought it would be more like it said, what, Pink Sands clay mask, peel off mask. I was like, cool, that sounds nice. I look like I've just come out of my mom's placenta. That's nice, that's cute. We love that. The world and all who inhabit it, or whoever, whatever number of people who inhabit this world are on my channel. If you don't already know, I am Jose, and welcome to my channel. I don't free tease anymore because I am terrible. My bed isn't made because I'm having a hard time right now. Don't judge me too hard. Anyways, I wanted to talk about, well, if you guys even remember, in one of my previous videos, like one of the first ones I made when I came back, I wanted to see if you guys were interested in hearing about my side hustle that I did for the past, well, it's like the end of 2020 into, excuse me, into the first part of into the first part of 2021 for like the first few months, and I asked you guys if you would like to hear about it. Comment. One person commented, love you very much. Either way, whether or not you guys commented or not, I was gonna talk about it. If my little cousin's watching this, shush, we're gonna call this, well, let's go back to the root of what all of it was. Okay, I will just say, 2020 was a weird fucking year, a terrible year, absolutely terrible year. Like, I was like really bothered by everything going on. I felt like this huge shift in my life happened. I finally moved out and everything like that, but something that was very apparent in like what normal people my age were doing at the time was like getting on TikTok and sending people TikToks. Like, I'd get a bunch of TikToks from all of my friends and even Rudy talking about TikTok, sending me these stupid videos, and I was like, I will never download this app. You know why? Because it's just Vine but less fun. So I was like, I refuse, because I was a total like Vine person when Vine was out. Like, I loved Vine. Vine was awesome. When TikTok was like a huge thing, and it still is now, I was like, I won't get one. I'll never get one. And then I finally caved in, but only for the fact that because I was thinking about, well, really what the source of, or the beginning of this thought was, I had 2 part-time jobs. I was working during the week for the LAUSD, and then on the weekends I was working for a like condominium place. So literally I had no days off, and I was kind of tired of not having like sustainable money still. I was living at home, and I knew that I wanted to move out, and I had a wedding to plan, and I needed to like actively save. And the only way for Rudy and I to actively save was so that I moved in, so that I saved him rent money. I was able to pitch in, and he was able to finally pitch in for the wedding, so we can start like really saving. Because at that point, for like that past year, it was just me by myself, like putting in whatever I could, like with my part-time jobs. I was like, I don't want to work a bunch of jobs anymore. I'm tired of working, honestly. I don't want to do it. Like, this sucks. I want to be able to pay for my wedding. I want to be able to, you know, have money to move out and pay rent and, you know, just start my adult life, I guess. And I knew that I wanted a car, or not wanted one, I needed a car in order to like move out too, so that I had that. So it was a money thing. It was a whole money thing. So I thought to myself, I heard about these, I don't even know if I can say it, only on here. If I can't, then I'll just blurt it out, or I'll replace it with like amigos or something, like only amigos. Solo amigos. Basically, I started hearing about it and I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's cool. Because I'm always like, if I had the skills, I could have paid off my college tuition by now, get it on like a pole or something, but you know, like whatever. So when I started hearing about all this stuff, I'm like, I'm hearing about these people making shit ton of money, and some of them aren't even like, you know, like doing the things that you would expect them to be doing on that platform. And I was like, huh. And I thought to myself, I had this really good idea. I was like, what if I combine anime waifus and combine lingerie? So I came up with this like concept of anime waifus who also were like, if they were to wear lingerie, this is what it would be like. Combining cosplay and like boudoir stuff, adhering to a very specific audience. And I was like, this sounds like a great idea. I even talked to my mom before this, so like I know my mom's gonna watch it. You literally said this was a good idea, Mom. So we talked about it and I was like, that could actually work. Like there's a platform for that, or there's an audience for that. I know there is, for fucking sure there is. And I was like, well, crap. Maybe I can do it. Like if I save some money, if I don't buy like really expensive wigs, and if I'm only buying like lingerie and like, you know, boudoir stuff, then, you know, it should work. So I made an account, and then I started realizing I need to start making TikToks. And then slowly but surely, I started figuring out like my algorithm, when to post. I'd make like 20 or like 30 videos in one day, and then just edit them, and then I'd post them like, I post I think like once or twice, like every 2 days. This shit was crazy. So it lasts me the span of like 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks I would film more, and then post more, and I'd save myself some time. The thing about that is I got like a really solid following on TikTok, but it just wouldn't translate to solo amigos, or OnlyFans. It just didn't translate. Like people would see me on TikTok and be like, that's fucking cool, or like super like spicy. People wouldn't, you know, check me out on my OnlyFans, so it was like really conflicting. So at some point I got like a really decent following on TikTok, which I still have, which is fucking crazy, like absolutely insane, because I'm not making videos. I haven't made videos in like 4 months. I haven't made videos in 4 months, and I still have the amount of followers that I have, and people are still coming to my my page, and they're still like liking my stuff. There's another reason for that, and I'll talk about it. But basically, it wasn't, I think all in all, I made like $60 after I taxed myself and everything. I made like $60 for being on OnlyFans for like 4 or 5 months. I was like, well, I tried. It's not like I expected it to hit like right away, but I thought I was doing the work I was supposed to do. I was coming up with really good ideas. My content was fun. So I thought it would have pulled more people to, you know, OnlyFans, but it didn't. Unfortunately, I stopped. But now I have this whole platform on TikTok, way more successful than anything I've ever done. Fucking weird. Under a different alias. And now it's just there. So I wanted to connect the two and finally like squish it in the, you know, I'm just gonna peel this up. Finally squish it in the butt and be like, guess what, bitches? Wow, that came off so clean. That was insane. Guess what? I have an alias for cosplaying now. So I wanted to combine the two and basically make the alter ego that is June Alexandrite and make that into my cosplay alter ego. And then Jose is my normal actor ego. And then there's Brianna, who like grew up in Highland Park. I honestly should go through my TikTok and like start deleting some like stuff. But I mean, it's honestly, it became this whole thing, this whole persona, and it was really fun, and I do miss doing it and interacting with people, because it was fun to like dress as characters and do different audios and make videos, and I plan to do that again and try to tie it in with my channel more, because this comment has like stuck with me for a long time. I don't even remember when she said it, but Madeline Gillette, beautiful, amazing person. She designed my chibi that I have at my intros now. Go follow her on Instagram at Maddie Bella Adventures. She does amazing cosplay. I think she was like the person that really got me into cosplay in the first place, and that like really helped me out with TikTok. Like, love her. She's awesome. Go fucking follow her. She had told me at one point, I don't even remember what we were talking about, but she was saying, you know, Jose, I think you're such a nerd and you're like into anime and all this other stuff, but you don't show it at all on like your Instagram or anything like that. And I'm like, fuck, she's right. Like, I don't talk about that. Like, even I've been into anime for like now over like 2-3 years, ever since like a certain point in college when I started watching it with like my friends at my dorm, and Rudy started showing me anime too. Like, I've liked it for a while, and I realized I never really like show the cool stuff that I buy, or like the most that I've done is like make a vlog for AX, which unfortunately didn't happen this year, but it's happening next year, so let's see if I can do that before I get married. But yeah, I don't show that. I don't show my cosplaying. I don't do anything. So people on my normal social media, and even on here, I would say, are like, ah, Jose, like, she's done one cosplay like ever in her life. I guess like she thought it was cool for a second. Like, no. How many wigs do I have? I have so many wigs. I have a bunch of ideas that I want to do. I have contacts, I have fangs, I have a bunch of shit that come on. I have a bunch of stuff and I don't show it, so I plan to really show that now, and also really tie in June Alexandrite to everything. Also, just a backstory on the name, and how I came up with it. I was thinking of like, I don't want it to be something like stereotypical. I thought about doing something Japanese because I was doing anime stuff, but I was like, that's kind of terrible. So I just decided, what month am I born in? And I was like, okay, June. But I was like, that's kind of boring. And then I was like, okay, let me look at stuff like flowers and all this other stuff. And I was like, nothing's ringing a bell. And then I saw like birthstones, and I was like, that's cool, Alexandrite. June Alexandrite, and that's how I came up with June Alexandrite. So I'm gonna start connecting these two. It's for 18 and older. Do not go on my TikTok if you are under the age of 18. I see you bitches. Wait till you fucking turn 18 at the end of the year, man. Like, don't come on my page. Please don't. God, like, please don't. Do not proceed. No. Don't. Yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing all the TikToks I made, go ahead and look up June Alexandrite on TikTok. And also follow me on Instagram at Jose Gordine. I plan to really start making TikToks again, and even showing you guys behind the scenes of how I go about making so many TikToks in like one sitting, because it's like, it takes a lot, but God, it's a whole process. But I plan to like show you guys how that goes. I haven't done it in a while, so I might be like really rusty. Yeah, I really just wanted to talk about it because I never got the chance to, and it's been eating at me. Like, what am I gonna do with this separate platform that I have a following on? I don't want to just abandon it, but I don't want to seem like, you know, weird or like sleazy for having tried to make it on like OnlyFans. But fuck it, I'm telling you guys anyways. So, well, wow, weight off my shoulders. So if you guys like that story and you guys would be willing to like look into June and all of my cosplay stuff, go ahead and follow me on TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter, but I don't really do anything on Twitter anymore because, you know, that's Twitter. And you guys would like to see more like behind the scenes, or even like a compilation, I guess, of June. Let me know, comment below, like, subscribe if you want to see more of that content. I will be coming out with more of that, as well as videos that, like, little shorts that I'm thinking about. I'm making a plan and I'm executing. Be happy for me, okay? if you'd like to share this video, go ahead and share it with anyone who's like really into cosplay or is thinking about starting something similar to what I did. God, I've gotten so awkward lately. I don't know what to say anymore. And I will be seeing you guys next week. Okay, bye!